Halo guys, kali ini gue mau lanjutin lagi nih main quest dari Tower of Fantasy guys. Kita mainin guys. Gua nggak tahu questnya bakal bagaimana. Seingat gue terakhir kita bakal ngebuka untuk map baru. Yang bakal dibuka itu setahu gue nih Inars. Oke guys ya, mari kita lanjutin guys.
You've brought back a very valuable specimen, a new kind of parasitic gray space entity we've never seen. It will be immensely helpful to Dr. Clive in his research.
Apart from Umi herself, I think it's likely other members of Outpost 10 also fell under the gray space entity's control. I recommend putting them into isolation for observation.
Okay, I'll arrange it. But unfortunately, our current technology has no way of identifying if someone was under control of one of these parasitic gray space entities.
Parasites can hide themselves well within their host. When Umi was parasitized, I couldn't detect any gray space entity signals inside her body. We would have all been deceived if Miss Lin hadn't noticed what was wrong with her. Perhaps we can have Dr. Rubilia take a look at them?
Right. Rubilia might be able to identify controlled individuals quickly. My main concern is that there may be more insidious, longer-term parasitic effects at play. Also, I'm worried that...
I understand. I'm sure that Umi and her colleagues are not the first humans to come under parasitic control. Our best bet right now is to keep the whole affair as low-key as possible. We wouldn't want to start a panic. Archon Larson has already ordered an urgent investigation into this new species of gray space entity. But determining its exact capabilities and what other effects it may have could be a lengthy process. You can leave those questions with us, Lin. Archon Larson has another mission for you.
He wants us to go to Innis through the tunnels?
Yes, right now whatever is happening to Innis is our highest priority. Since the miasmic swamp base stations are out of action for the time being, the deep-sea tunnels are the only way to get there. But the tunnel network is a real labyrinth, and we can't discount the possibility of gray space entities or other dangerous creatures lurking within. You're going to need someone familiar with the tunnel's layout.
I can guide you. Greetings. I'm Icarus. Operation codename? Mook.
Mr. Icarus.
Lyra, Lynn.
Icarus, you're back?
Yes. Archon Elric asked me to assist as soon as he heard of the issues surrounding Vera. And you are the Executor and Miss Shirley, correct? Greetings. I'm Icarus. Operation codename Mook.
Mook? You're the leader of the Mook squad?
Mook squad?
Yes.
Icarus and his squad had been posted to Innis for quite some time, so you've never had the opportunity to meet until now.
And I'm afraid I'd be stuck in Innis too if I hadn't been ordered back to District 9.
You don't seem too worried about Innis' situation.
Shiro had detected an anomalous change in the ocean environment several days ago, so we'd asked Archon Fiona to make preparations before this incident developed. I'm confident that Innis will remain safe, even if they've lost contact with Meroria for now.
Icarus, you were just saying you could guide us? So exactly how familiar are you with the tunnels?
Archon Fiona once showed me the blueprints of the entire tunnel network, and I also carried out a few simple exploration missions there in the past. You can trust me to be your guide.
All right then. I'll leave re-establishing contact with Innis to you, Lin, the Executor, and Shirley. Archon Larson needs Tian Long to stay in Meroria to handle another urgent matter.
Okay, then we should go as soon as we're ready.
Lah, turun disuruh naik lagi, capek. Game muter-muter nih guys.
Ready? Yes, let's head out. I recently heard Archon Elric talk of your feats, Executor. I look forward to working with you.
The Grand Sea Tunnel lies ahead of us. It's a freight route developed to facilitate the transportation of materials during the construction and development of inners. This place has been abandoned for many years since the city's construction was completed and many long-distance space rifts were installed. In other words, no one knows what it's like inside the tunnel right now.
Stay alert and play it by ear.
After entering the tunnel, we'll lose communication with you, Lynn.
Understood. We'll report to Fiona on the Hive Mother and Disguisers as soon as we arrive at Inners.
Well, that's about everything you need to know before you take action. Everyone, be careful and stay safe.
If you're ready, then let's go.
Please lead the way, Mr. Icarus.
Kita masuk, guys.
Seems like the tunnel has changed somewhat since the last time I came through here.
Don't rule out that there may be gray space entity activity in the area. Be on your guard.
Yes, I can vaguely sense some gray space entity signals. We should proceed with caution. A large number of gray space entities are coming toward us.
Let's get through here as quick as possible. We shouldn't fight while we fly.
I'll lay down cover fire.
Aduh, hantu. Banyak banget monsternya, guys. Amat lari dia. Kabur lu. Kabur lu. Ah, mati. Mati apa? Mati lu. Mati lu. Ah, gitu dong.
Follow the tunnel to get to the Grand Sea where Inars is located.
Wih, keren kali ini guys.
I was careless. I didn't think so many gray space entities would be hiding in the tunnels.
You need to inform Fiona of the situation as soon as possible.
Yes. The exit is up ahead. Everyone, we've arrived at the Grand Sea. However, there's still a ways to go to Inars. We can't slow down now.
Tenang kecil. Tentang apa ini? Bisa dibunuh ternyata guys. Wih, map baru guys. Set banyak banget. Ini. Oh, udah bos juga guys ini guys. Oke. Besok gua aktifin semua nih guys, tenang guys. Next video udah gua aktifin semua guys, tenang aja guys. Oh, ini teleportnya. Oke.
Wait, there are strong gray space entity signals nearby. That way.
It's Outpost 7.
Let's go help.
Enak lah gue guys. Lah berubah guys akunya.
There may be gray space entities here as well. Be careful.
Don't get caught up with them for too long.
Lah. Kenapa itu guys? Kedua.
Let's go assist the outpost first.
Apa itu? Nggak perlu guys. Satu. Oke. Epic move. Wih, karakter baru lagi nih guys. Wah, ini udah lama nih. Ini udah lama.
The squad leader's back. Captain, why did it take you so long to return? You've returned 5 hours and 43 minutes later than you promised. I remember everything clearly. Why are you so late? Did you fight some powerful opponents on the way back? You have to bring me with you next time.
Maybe next time.
You must be in some trouble, right? You're not the kind to arrive late. Miss Lin, it's been a while. And these two are...
Allow me to introduce the Executor and Shirley, both from Asperia. Shiro, Annie, and Melania are members of the Mook Squad.
Look, it's a human who looks very powerful. Miss Lin's also here. Forget it. I can't beat this one.
Speaking of which, how did everyone end up here?
Yes, Archon, Fiona. Well, we detected potential danger, so we were sent.
I see. We'll explain the situation in detail after we return to the outpost.
Oh,
Annie? What's wrong?
reporting, squad leader. The Executor appears to be very powerful. I would like to have a spar with the Executor. No, actually, I would like to spar twice with them.
If there's a chance to...
All right, it's settled then.
Lama guys, kalau jalan kaki guys. Lah, laut semua ini guys, isi guys. Namanya juga Keren ya guys ya.
What? How is that possible? The space rift leading to Meroria is broken. Even the communication device is broken. Ugh! I'm going to beat those gray space entities into the dirt!
The situation has gotten tricky. So that means reinforcements from Meroria won't be able to arrive in time if the situation suddenly deteriorates.
Don't worry. With the help of Miss Lin, the Executor, and Miss Shirley, everything will be fine.
That's fine. I can get away and deal with other problems by myself if someone else comes to help.
Those detectors, right?
Uh-huh. The information received from the device lately has been a little unusual. I'll go there to deal with it just to be safe. Those bookworms aren't taking the ocean's message seriously. They keep saying that it's a normal phenomenon that shouldn't be overanalyzed. Just wait and see. This matter isn't that simple. Also, don't secretly follow me, stupid kitty.
I'm not a stupid kitty.
Annie should focus on the situation at the outpost with Melania. Melania, What's the situation like at the outpost these last few days?
Huh? Gray space entities are attacking at a much lower frequency than ever before.
It's a lot lower.
But according to the survey, the scope of their activity is showing a trend of expanding, and their crew has been swelling.
That's not a good sign. The gray space entities seem more intelligent and organized than we realized. I'll let Miss Fiona know about this situation. Anyway, enough small talk. We have a very urgent matter to deal with. Miss Lin, the Executor, Miss Shirley and I will go to Inars first to provide support. Shiro will investigate the abnormal detectors, while Annie and Melania will stay here at the outpost. Let's keep in touch if anything unusual happens. Annie, don't bite off more than you can chew, okay?
I understand.
Are these arrangements okay? Miss Lin, Executor, Miss Shirley?
No problem.
We need to make the necessary preparations before heading to Inars. This is an oxygen tank. With it, you can breathe freely underwater. You might feel a little uncomfortable since this is your first time using this. If you feel unwell, let me know immediately.
Okay, let's go. We'll try and see.
Are you getting used to moving underwater?
Guys.
I'm trying my best.
Just be patient for a little bit.
Wih, sumungkol na. Wih, kepiting ini, hoy. Apa nih kepiting joget-joget? Oke, bisa ngambil ikan. Geli ya, geli. Masih keren guys. Hah? Oke. Oke. Bisa diambil juga. Taruh guys. Tadi kita dapat apa itu relik baru ya? Oh ini dia. Relik apa itu? Cakep banget guys. Widih, kenceng amat.
I've detected signals of gray space entity activity. Be careful.
Executor, Miss Shirley, underwater combat is quite different from the type of combat you're used to, so be careful.
They're here.
Monsternya bisa dalam air juga guys.
Are you doing all right? That battle was quite tiring. Let's rest here for a while.
It's a lot tougher fighting under the water. I feel okay.
The Executor adapts really quickly. I remember the first time Annie fought a battle underwater.
Is it very difficult?
She always likes to show off and wants to fight to the end, even though her mechanical body isn't built for underwater combat. After that, we asked the researchers at Inars to make some adjustments and upgrades to her, which resolved these issues. Maybe she's better than me at dealing with underwater enemies now.
Gray space entities around here seem to have become much more active than the last time I came here.
Yes. The population of gray space entities looks to be expanding, which is why the Mook Squad has been stationed here. But we alone are not enough to resist the growing threat. I informed Archon Alric about Vera's current situation. Asperia will send more executors to support them in the future. We must stop them before they create an even bigger crisis.
Let's get moving. We need to fix the communications with Meroria so that we can report on the changes at the bottom of the sea to Archon Larson.
We're about to enter even deeper waters. If you feel uncomfortable, please let me know right away.
Oh iya, dalam banget ini guys. Harus turun terus kita ke dalam. Ikan. Oh, bisa ngambil ikannya. Sudah dipancing ikannya. Ini apa nih gede amat? Musuh bukan nih? Ternyata penjahat juga ya, bukan baik apa dia. Lah, kok gede banget? Ternyata bukan baik dia. Orang pembaik. Apa itu? Exploration point. Ntar aja guys. Baik bukan nih? Bisa dipukul ternyata guys. Kenapa ini guys? Waduh, setrum. Ikan. Ikan. Ini sudah bilang ikan nih. Oh, bisa guys. Banyak nih guys. Waduh, setrum lagi. Ikan. Live dragonfish. Ini apa nih? Bisa. Ikan. Ini pembaik kayaknya guys. Serius nggak? Dua, susah nih. Kacin.
An unknown individual has entered imminent.
Requesting identification.
Identity verification successful. Welcome back to Inner Museum.
Buset, gimana ya? Roy juga bisa ngeidentifikasi gitu.
This is an artificial current generator. We can use it to get to Inners more quickly.
Who are these droids?
These patrol droids are responsible for collecting dynamic water sample data for the area. They also collect Marsoid ore from the caves.
Marsoid ore? I feel like I've seen that before. Yes, Marsoid ore can be found widely throughout the Grand Sea. It is one of the primary energy sources for Inners. However, it does create some interference with communication signals, so we should leave here.
Wih, cakep banget guys. Terbang sendiri lagi kan. Berenang sendiri guys kita guys.
Inners is just up ahead.
Lagunya enak guys, menenangkan jiwa gitu guys. Apa itu guys? Apa itu guys? Wah, guys. Udah keren guys. Kenapa nih guys? Gile. Jatuh pembaik. Itu guys, tsunami. bawah laut guys, cakep banget guys. Keren, keren, keren.
Madam Lin, I'm Lieutenant Roy, and I'm here to welcome everyone. Madam Fiona is waiting for everyone's arrival in the council chamber.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Never mind. Please go in. Don't keep Madam Fiona waiting.
This is Innes. The residential area is spread out along the edges. Even though it can't hold as many people as Meroria, at least it doesn't feel as colorless.
The management and development of an underwater city certainly can't be easy.
Inners can't match Meroria in scale, but the burden on the Archon is no less than that of Meroria. The position went to Archon Fiona once Archon Larson became Archon of Meroria. Don't worry, she's easy to get along with.
Madam Fiona, this is a patrol report compiled by Mr. Lucius. Please take a look at it. The inspection route of patrol droids has been adjusted this week. I've marked several key areas that need special attention.
How considerate. Thank you. Why is he still dealing with the routine tasks of the security force? He should have rested and recuperated at home as prescribed.
Resting at home could do nothing but make me more sick. The best treatment is to keep working, so said Mr. Lucius.
He's so stubborn. You and Roy could help support him, but don't overdo yourselves.
Okay, I'll make proper arrangements. I'll take my leave then.
It's been a while, Lynn. Do you have good news for me?
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed.
Karakter
The
baru.
loss of contact was caused by the Gray Space Entity attack on Outpost 10. It'll take some time to restore communications between the two places. Archon Larson is already working on it. He sent us here to take a look, as he was very concerned about the situation of Inners. How is it?
Things aren't going well. Gray space entities have launched attacks on many of our important facilities recently, and we are wading through the aftermath. The gray space entities in the tunnel have been temporarily suppressed. The communication system and long-range space rifts are under repair. As for the other things, I still haven't received the relevant reports.
Until the communication device and space rift are fixed, we'll be temporarily stationed in Inners to help deal with matters related to gray space entities. This is the Executor and Shirley from Asperia. Hopefully we can share the burden on your shoulders as your reinforcements.
Meroria is a long way from Inners. Thank you, everyone. Please rest for a while.
I don't need to rest. Reminisce with me.
How have you been? It's always about work with you. You should come see me more in your free time, too.
Later. I'll stop by if I have time.
Then it's settled? Remember to bring Ruby with you. I want to give my birthday present to her myself, even though it will be a little late. There's a lot we have to do to ensure that the children have a carefree childhood.
Right.
Is there something you wanted to say?
Shirley, please put up a temporary barrier to block communications. Rubilia has awakened.
Rubilia? Is she still well?
It's hard to explain briefly, but she is still under the influence of the Gray Space Entity. She told us that a type of Gray Space Entity called the Hive Mother is watching Inners closely. Perhaps the Gray Space Entities that are active in Inners are related to this.
Is the Hive Mother the chief of the gray space entities?
We don't have more accurate information on this for the time being. Fiona, maybe you've also noticed it was no accident that Inners had lost contact with Meroria this time.
Avoiding the well-defended Meroria and Inners, the gray space entities intentionally attacked our weak spot to efficiently cut off the connection between the two cities and prevent them from supporting each other.
Perhaps this situation is what the Hive Mother wants. After all, Inners would become an isolated island after its requests for reinforcements from Meroria were cut off. Other than the Hive Mother, there's one more thing you need to be wary of, Fiona. When we investigated Outpost 10, we discovered a parasitic type of gray space entity. We're calling them disguisers for now. Disguisers have the ability to parasitize humans, making its host a puppet under control. And it's difficult for us to identify hosts with our current technology. They look the same as ordinary people.
That means everyone in Inners could be the eyes and ears of the gray space entities.
I'll keep my guard up against all personnel of Inners. Even you.
You truly haven't changed. I understand. This intel confirms some of my previous suspicions. According to the feedback from the Mook Squad, there have been changes in the behavioral patterns of some gray space entities. Their operations have become more purposeful, and they seem to be deliberately misleading us.
Are those creatures misleading us to disguise their true motives?
I arranged for the Mook Squad to go to the tunnel as reinforcements this time because...
Madam Fiona, Madam Lin, I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. There's an emergency. Ms. Shiro sent a reply a few minutes ago, saying that her hydrological detection device captured abnormal information again. But the communication between Inners and Ms. Shiro was soon interrupted. We also noticed that the signals of gray space entities are getting stronger in her vicinity.
Leave this to me.
Please go to Shiro and provide support. Onling, urge Glenn to decipher this abnormal information. It may help us understand the patterns that dictate the activity of gray space entities. Improve the security level of the nearby waters and remind the residents not to approach dangerous areas. I'll leave this to you, Roy.
Understood.
Lah. Mana sih? Di atas kali ya. Sini guys. 400 meter. Waduh. Jauh sekali.
Miss Lin, Inners might be inhabited by those parasitic gray space entities as well. Would Archon Fiona be in danger if we all go to support Miss Shiro?
Don't worry. She's not as easy to get along with as she looks. Let's focus on reinforcing the Mook Squad first. Looks like the gray space entities hiding in inners haven't done too much yet. That could just be the calm before the storm, though.
Hopefully we won't be too late to help.
Kayak nabrak udah kan. Nggak berenang sendiri nih. Oh, berenang sendiri guys. Udah itu doang. Aduh, nabrak guys. Jauh kali. Tata boxnya udah kelewat.
We're getting close now. Be on your guard.
There's an abnormally strong spatial fluctuation ahead.
Bos kamu. Lawan bos kah kita? Mana bos? Bos. karakter baru lagi.
The darkness here is just like what was discovered before. Looks like we're at the right place.
You are...
Hi everyone, we're messengers from Domain 9. I'm Lon, and he is Conroe.
Domain 9? What's that? Was there such a place on Ida? My database has no relevant information.
Ms. Shiro, maybe you know something?
Oh, then you are aliens.
Where are we?
Vera is under the jurisdiction of Hykros' District 7, the Domain 9 you mentioned.
We're from an area where time and space are sealed off. The outside world can't verify our existence due to the time-space barrier. We followed the Abyss current opened by the darkness here and met your group. But it looks like this place is also plagued by darkness.
The darkness? Are you referring to this group of gray space entities?
Gray space entities. Sounds like a tongue twister. Those guys are a lot of trouble for us, too.
Why are the gray space entities going to the closed-off Domain 9?
How should I address you, Miss?
I'm Lin.
Miss Lin, we've come to convey important information about this. But this place seems to be...
Please, wait. Executor, Miss Shirley, please follow me.
Miss Lin, are you worried about the two visitors from Domain 9?
Our understanding of Domain 9 is limited to Ms. Lan's brief introduction just now. This alone isn't enough to make a decision. But it seems like they have a lot of information that we don't know, which might be related to the gray space entities on the island. We'll return to Inners first. During this time, I hope you can also investigate the waters around Inners. The number of gray space entities we just witnessed far exceeds my expectations. Where do they come from? We still have no clue about this.
Maybe gray space entities are constantly entering Inners from another spatial rift around here.
That's entirely possible. Either way, we must not ignore these potential risks.
Leave this to Shirley and me.
Yeah.
Let's go now so we don't waste any time. Conroe, what about you?
Although the Abyss current has calmed down, the darkness may still be attracted. I'll deal with it here.
Mr. Icarus, please help Mr. Conroe deal with the trouble here. Contact us at any time if anything unusual happens.
Understood.
Domain 9. Shirley, have you heard of that? The heirs of Ida don't have any records of it either. It seems like gray space entities have wreaked havoc on their homeland, too. Like Vera, we have a common goal then. Hopefully we can resolve this smoothly.
sampai sini dulu ya guys, karena perjalanan kita bakal jauh untuk next video. Terima kasih guys, sampai jumpa kembali.